Hello, welcome to Tim Anderson Horse Training. I figured today I'd give you a walkthrough of the stalls and show you who I have in the barn right now. I have some out. I'll show you what's in the barn right now. And I've been doing some work in some rooms. I'll show you some rooms I've never shown before. And I have a horse that had a surgery that I need to change the bandage. And that's what we'll be going over today. So let's start down here on the end, and we'll just talk about the horses that I have in the barn right now. I don't know if you can see with the light, but that's Bebe. That's the underweight horse that I've been getting weight back on. He's coming along good. He needs some muscle tone, but he's coming along good. I have him here so I can give him some extra food, and he's turning out to be a really nice horse. So over here, we'll start right here. This is Hank. When you hear a horse banging on the wall in the background when I'm doing the video, this is usually who it is. This is Hank. Some of you have seen him show. We show him in Working Cow Horse and Reining. He's won some money in both. I won the freestyle reining at the Dixie Nationals on him. He's a pretty nice horse. But I can't leave his window open because he'll start pawing on the door. So, gotta close his window. So, I'll work our way over here. This is Lucy. I do quite a few beginner lessons with Lucy. She's the one I put the little bitty kids on. She was started as a 2-year-old. She had been shown her whole life, not particularly hard, but regularly. And she is 22 now. At one time, I looked up her show record, and just National Reining Horse Association shows, she was shown right out 150 times. So that doesn't count open shows and fun day shows, that kind of thing. So she is a weekend warrior. I'll leave her door closed because she has itchy mane and she rubs it on the window right there. So we'll go down to the next one. This is one of the ones you've seen in some videos lately. This is Delta Dawn. She nice little filly. She enjoys looking out, seeing what's going on in the world. And over on this side, this is Indy. Indy's more interested in eating than she is posing for the camera. I don't think she wants to be on camera today. There we go. So that's Indy. You've seen her in some of the recent videos. And moving on down here, this is Ringo. Ringo's asleep. Oh, he woke up. He'd like to sleep. So that's Ringo. He's ignoring us. And this one here, this is Katie. This is the one that had surgery. She's here for rehab after her surgery. We need to change the bandage on her leg. We're going to do that here in just a few minutes, and we'll get some video of that. If you remember, she's the one that had the broken splint bone, and that's what the surgery was for. And I'll fill you in on what's going on with that when we get her out to do the bandage. And here we have Blue. Blue's looking for food too. I've done quite a few videos of Blue. He's turned out to be a really nice cow horse. I've shown him 3 times and we won checks all 3 times. Nice boy, son of Betty's a cat. I think we're gonna have to close your window too. Go back in there. Okay, and over here, we have Mac, macaroni and cheese. He's in training for cow horse too. I've done some videos with him, but nothing recently.
Should tell like
And yeah, I had the man that originally brought this horse to me. He had a young grandson, I think 5, 6 years old, something like that. I'm not exactly sure. And he told his grandson, think of something you like a whole lot, and that's what we're going to call the horse. So he said macaroni and cheese, so that's how the horse got the name macaroni and cheese. So we call him Mac for short. I've had a couple of kids tell me I need to name the next horse Chicken Strips. So we have macaroni and cheese and chicken strips. So we might have a chicken strips pretty soon. And this horse here is Rusty. I haven't done any videos with him. He is here because he doesn't want to stop. So I'm working on his stop. So, and out I also have another thoroughbred that came in for training. They're out in the pasture. And I'll do some videos of him. And I also have Lightning, the Palomino that I've done some videos before when he was a yearling. He's here, and I'm riding him now, and you'll be seeing some videos of him also. And that should be it as far as training horses. I have one horse here. This is Angie. She just got a bath. Her owner was just here and just bathed her. And she's going to a show this weekend, so her owner just bathed her, and she's standing here in the cross ties. Give her a chance to dry. So she's really nice, good horse for the owner. So I'm going to show you around some rooms I haven't shown you before. I'm sure you've seen the saddle closets in the background of the videos. I came up with this idea, so I just roll the door open when I'm working horses and pull it back down when I'm done for the day. I really like it right here in front of the horse rack and cross ties. Really makes it nice for working horses. And I have some vents cut in the wall. The room behind here is climate controlled, it's air conditioned. So we'll go in now, I'll show you that room. That way my saddles are climate controlled, kept in the air condition. So let's go over. There's another room like that here. Has some more saddles in it. And let's show you here, this is my my feed room. I haven't shown you in here, I don't believe. So I got some extra tack in here, kids helmets, extra tack, and a few extra saddles. This saddle right here is actually fixing to be for sale. I need to clean it up, and I will be posting it for sale here pretty soon. And my supplements on the rack there, feed supplements, and then my feed bags, and then some tools on the end. So this is my feed and tool room, tack room, and this is where my saddles get their air conditioning from. So let's go show you a couple of other places. So that's that door, feed rooms. This is a bathroom in here, nothing special, just a bathroom for all of us to use. And I'm eventually going to put a TV up here. What I want to do is a big TV on a mount that will swing out sideways, so that after shows we can play everybody's video of their run, and we can talk about the run as a lesson after shows. So that's the plan right there. I'm going to have a big TV up there, and I actually have some speakers that are going to be going on the corners of the barn, so that we can get the sound out to the arena if we want to play some music or something. And I've got exhaust fans on each end, and then the ceiling fans in the middle. Just a little bit of a tour. One thing I did in this barn aisle, you can't really tell, but the middle of the barn aisle is like an inch lower than the two outsides. So if any water gets spilled, it runs to the middle instead of running out to the stalls. So that's a little feature I have in the barn aisle that I've been very happy with. If you're planning on building a barn with a concrete aisle, it's something I definitely recommend doing. You can see the wet spot down there where the horse was playing with the water, and instead of running into the stall, it ran out into the middle, which I really like that feature a lot. And let's go on this way. This is a little break room that we have. Break room with a refrigerator, wash machine so we can wash some blankets and stuff. And eventually I'm gonna have a sink here with a water heater, so we'll have hot water at our wash rack. Right now it's summertime, we don't really need it, but want to have that by next winter. And then this is my medicine cabinet, and I keep all the horse medicines in. I've talked about that in a video before. And then a place where I can sit and eat some lunch. So this room right now, this is kind of a junk collection area. I actually have another stall front that's going to go up in the front. It's going to be a stall. Right now we're using it to store our building supplies and stuff, so that while we're building. And then once we get to where we don't need to store stuff in here anymore, then we will put our stall front and use it for a stall. So that's the plan for that area. And that's kind of gives you a little bit of a tour of the barn. Let's go ahead and get Katie out, and I'll talk about the surgery that she had done, and let's get her bandage changed. So Katie has been a very good patient so far. She has handled us, giving her meds, bandaging her leg. She's been a very good patient, and that's really going to help her outcome. Their outcome is always better when they let you bandage them and doctor on them like they need. You see when she walks out, she's still a little bit sore on it. I'll hand walk her some after we change the bandage. So if you follow me on my community page, this is the horse that broke her splint bone. And if you're not familiar, the splint bone is this little small bone right here that runs up and down right here. Little small bone that runs up and down right there. There's one on the inside, one on the outside. She broke hers on the inside over here. We have no idea how she did it. She was in the pasture. We assume she did it by knocking it with her hoof down there, but we don't really know. At first, the vet said just leave it and it would heal back on its own the way it was laying, but it turned out it wasn't healing like it should, so we ended up having to have surgery and actually went in and took out that broken part of bone. That was done last week, about a week ago today, I think. And now we're bandaging it. She's been on antibiotics. We hand walk her. She's actually recovering really good. Changing the bandage every couple of days, and today is the day to change the bandage. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let you take a look at it. I'm just extremely impressed with the stitches on the inside. You really almost have to just look to see the stitches. Just a really nice job. Wasn't oozing or anything. So I'll show you that, and we'll get the bandage changed and get her back in her stall. So basically we've got duct tape on the outside, and really the purpose of the duct tape, see if I can find the end, is just to help hold the bandage in place. So there was duct tape. This is just a vet wrap bandage that it's wrapped with, and then what's underneath is basically the same thing that they put on somebody's arm, if like when they put a soft cast on an arm. And that's basically what we're doing here, is just wrapping it like you would wrap a soft cast. On the inside is a sterile strip covering the wound. So what we'll do is we'll pull this down, There we go. So very hard to see, but there's the stitches right there. Right there. I mean, really nice job. There's just a touch of swelling there. Not much at all. Really, it looks really good. So we're not putting, the vet didn't have us put any topical on it or anything. Really not doing anything with it. I'm trying to not even touch it because it was cleaned and made sterile when it was done. So pretty much just leaving it alone. What we'll do is we'll pull this off. We'll put another sterile strip over it and put another, whatever, I'm not sure what you call that. Put that back over it and rewrap it. So let me get my stuff ready. All right, so what we're gonna do is get her to pick her foot up so I can take this off. Give me foot. Give me foot, there we go. Take that off. I'm gonna go ahead and slide the new one on. Like I said, she has been a very good patient with all this. On. Just leave it right there around her pastern. Let's put it a little further forward, girl. There we go. Now you can put some weight on it. Right there. There we go. We'll put this over the incision site. It has one side that's supposed to be against the incision, and then the outside. This looks like the incision side. Alright, that looks pretty good there. I'm going to put the bandage wrap around it. No, I don't want to wrap this tight. I want it just tight enough so that it holds everything together. So what I'll do, I'll start it, unroll, let most of the stretch go back, and then come around. Unroll, let most of the stretch go back, and then go around. I'm going to work all the way. All the way down. Try to not let there be any wrinkles, and then I'll come back up. And I'll keep going up and down until I run out of wrap, which usually just about up and down one time. Okay, now all I'm going to do here is put a couple wraps of duct tape on it just so it don't come unwrapped. Not going to pull it tight, I just want to hold it in place. And that's all there is to it. We'll keep doing that. He said we'll take this, keep it wrapped for, I think he said 2 weeks. I believe the stitches are going to come out at 3 weeks. And evaluate her there. I'm not sure when we can start giving her more turnout. It's going to be, he wants to make sure the stitches stay attached. So I think she's only going to get limited turnout for probably a month. Right now we're doing a good bit of hand walking, and prognosis is good. We think with a little bit of time she'll come back and be as good as new. She's been a very good patient, and that helps a lot. She's not the kind of horse that really likes to be stalled. She likes to go out and do things, so I'm sure when she's going to get tired of being in that stall. So that's it for today with the tour barn and an update on Katie. Until next time, thank you for watching.